What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Bianconeros Zone on this Saturday, the 4th of March. We're going to do a preview. Now, keep in mind, this is pre recorded because I won't have time today. So, if you're watching this, don't put in the comments, oh, but Allegri said he's not going to play or he's injured or that's not the lineup, bro. I know I needed to pre record this to get something out of here, out of it for the channel. So now you know that we can move on to preview the Roma game. It's an important game. Obviously, it's a big game. We how do you say, like, we won, or like we overcame the hurdle of um, not beating top teams, because last season was very poor. Obviously, we all know that. We have kind of overcome that, but now we need to also do it away from home. So we will get into that. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel as always, hit that bell notification, and yeah, let's go. Okay, so Roma away. Usually fun games. Usually they're very entertaining games. A lot of things happen: red cards, goals, clashes. It's usually a fun game away from home. At this moment in time, Mourinho's still suspended. They're fighting it. I don't really care. I don't, not to disrespect him, but I don't like that. Shouldn't be a thing if he's there or if he's not there. Last season, Allegri wasn't there, and we turned around a 3-1 deficit to come back and win 4-3. Remember Chesney saving a pen at the end, the Ligt getting sent off. Allegri wasn't there, so I don't really care about that. But to put that out there, Roma this season, I'll keep saying it. Last week, before me and Julian went live, I was like, it was before we played Torino and Roma lost against Cremonese. I said we need to beat them. Like, there shouldn't be excuses. We should be going there to Roma, and we should beat them. That's just my opinion. We should go there and beat them. That's what I think. That's what I still believe, that we need to go there without excuses and we need to beat them. That's my opinion. Now, I'm kind of impressed with what Roma's doing, because I thought they would be worse this season. They're not. So I guess credit to them. They struggle, in my opinion, to score goals, because let me check. I wrote it down. I think they scored 31 goals, right? Out of the top 7, and we are sitting at 7. That's the worst, It's followed by us and Lazio scoring 40 goals. So they kind of struggle with scoring goals. They concede like the average, less than the average. I will say less than the average. They concede 21 goals. So that's very good. It's 2 more than us, but everybody in and around the top 4 is already pushing 30. So they don't concede as much as the other top 4 teams, but they also score less. Like even we scored more, and we talked about how we kind of sometimes struggle to create chances. But that's the situation. We are sitting. I also wrote that down because I don't. We are sitting. Let me check. We are sitting 9 points away from them, and we got a 15 points deduction. So that's also kind of telling you what Roma is all about this season. Winning obviously means a lot. You go to 6 points. Lazio is currently playing still 0-0, but like, even if they don't win against Napoli or they lose, you creep up closer to them even without those 15 points, because we don't know if you're getting those back. So it's important, but it's also important to keep that momentum going ahead of the Freiburg game, on Thursday. So it's building momentum, all those things. Now, we won on Tuesday against Torino, but 4-2. But funnily enough, Jesus, that game didn't fill me with confidence. And I know a lot of people kind of had that same feeling, because we won 4-2, but it didn't feel like I'm not going to say deserved to win that game, but we didn't feel, I think nobody felt like, oh, that's a 4-2 win, convincing. It wasn't convincing, It was, that second half, we were poor. Like, technically, we were so bad, man. We were so bad. going down twice, coming back twice. Nobody actually has an idea how we did come back twice. It came out of nowhere twice. Going into that locker room, second half was much better, but still not of a standard where you are. Oh, this is great. We struggled, and we got two kind of quick goals towards the end, the last 20 minutes, to win that game. But remember, they hit that crossbar. I think it was 2-2 at that point, just before we scored, before Bremer scored. So all those things happen. We were lucky to not go down again. Basically, because when Di Maria hits a crossbar, we are sitting here and be like, oh damn, or even when against None. A lot of people are saying, oh, we're so unlucky, Chiesa hitting the crossbar. Like Torino can say the same thing, Torino fans. And they kind of did post game, the players and coach and owner, Cairo. But I think all those things, it didn't fill me with great confidence, in my opinion. Like I came out of that game and I was like, man, we won. I just we take the win and we move. But not sure how we did it, but we did it. That was my thinking, and obviously I was happy. But heading into Roma, the positive is we won, so the winning feeling is there. The positive is Chiesa's back. The positive is Pogba played 20 minutes, more than anyone was hoping for, basically. Miretti is back in training, back with the team. We have a full fit squad besides Milik. Locatelli is back from suspension. So those are the positives. But what happens on the pitch, like the product we put out there, is still not very convincing. Like it's not chest out, we're going to Roma, and yes, we're going to dominate, we're going to win easily. They're going to come for us. Dybala will probably be fired up for that game. I think Spinazzola is ready. He's playing well, actually. Tammy Abraham not having a great season, might want to turn it around in a big game. He played well last time, in my opinion, at home, obviously. So last season, but yeah, it's a big game. Lineup wise, again, I'm doing this pre potential injuries because that's how we roll, or pre what Allegri has to say in the presser. But I will go with Chesney in goal. You need to keep that back three because that's what we have now. So you go with Danilo, Bremer, and Alexandro. Then the difficult part arrives. Are we gonna play? Are we gonna play a complete, like a real 3-5-2? Because you need to make decisions now. Chiesa's back, and you need your best players on the pitch, but Kostic is playing well. So are you going to bench Kostic? Are you going to put Chiesa in a position where he needs to play that wing-back position, which I don't like, I don't think he likes, and I don't think he's very effective doing it. You take away everything he stands for. So it's decision time. You'll probably start Vlahovic. He's on my screen because we need to get him firing. He needs to help us on Sunday. He needs to get that goal. He needs to be decisive. He needs to be very clinical, because I don't think we're going to create a lot, but he needs to take those chances. Are you going to not play Di Maria? Because you're going to play Di Maria, So it's a lot of question marks because Locatelli is back. He's going to play. Fagioli and Rabiot will probably start. But that costs his position. Like Chiesa, what are you going to do with those two players? Cuadrado, depending on the formation. So a lot of question marks. And actually, I didn't really make my mind up at this point. Like, it's very hard, I need to listen to what Allegri has to say. Especially in terms of, is Chiesa ready to start? Is he 100% fit again? Like, can he do it? Because I don't want to put him in and he's not 100%. Then I like, if he's not 100%, I'd rather use him as an impact sub than, starting him and him struggling at the beginning, when everybody is fresh and he is not at 100%. Then I'd rather have him come in when all the players on the pitch are not 100% in terms of fitness, like freshness. I'd rather have that, but I need to know what Allegri has to say on that, So my hot take for the game, because that's what we do on the channel, my hot take is that Vlahovic will get a goal. And I think it's a hot take at this moment in time because he's not playing well. It's not going well. So that's my hot take. My prediction is I'm going to predict a win. I think we're going to win 1-2 or 2-1. and I'm gonna go with a Vlahovic, and I'm going with a Chiesa goal. You know, so Vlahovic and Chiesa, I think we are gonna win, and we need to win. It's not gonna be easy, but we need to win that game. We really need to make a statement away from home. So yeah, that's a preview. Let me know in the comments what you think, prediction wise, lineup wise, because that's a big question mark on Sunday, unless injuries, obviously. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, or if you have been watching and never subscribed, and join us tomorrow for the post game stuff. Thanks for watching, and we see you guys tomorrow. Ciao.